So this mini lesson is mini lesson number 5. It's called Responding to Peers Warm and Cool Feedback. And this is my third video. So sometimes having a different reader for your piece of writing can point out places of confusion, grammar issues, fluency problems that the original author might not notice. Sometimes having a different reader can give you the confidence boost you need to celebrate and delight in your own writing. So today what we're going to talk about is constructive criticism and how it can really be helpful to you as a writer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, this is a piece of writing from my own memoir. It's a paragraph that I pulled out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to read it, and then we're going to talk about warm comments, which would be positive feedback, and then cool comments, which would be negative feedback, but there's a reason it's called cool and not cold. It's because it's negative feedback, but it's given in a positive way. So I remember last weekend when we brought you a Halloween shirt that says, "I ate my costume." I brought it home for you and slipped it over your fuzzy head. After some brief, uncomfortable sniffing, you decided that you liked it and went to rub on the rug, making sure to get your scent on your new clothes. Now, I'm making your first sweater with a crochet hook and some light green yarn. Others might say you'll look a bit silly, but I don't care. I think you'll look dapper, and I think you'll agree with me. Who doesn't like sweater puppies? Crazy people. So when we go to start leaving feedback on this piece of writing, the first thing that you want to do is you want to use these sentence starters that I have for you for warm comments. I liked the fact that, and one thing you did well was. By using these sentences to start your warm comments, you're really giving some positive reinforcement of some good things that you saw. So I liked the fact that maybe you used descriptive adjectives like fuzzy and dapper. That was a good word choice there. One thing you did well was maybe with proper spelling and punctuation. This piece doesn't have a lot of issues with spelling or punctuation. There's also some places where you have a little bit more more intense punctuation going on with maybe putting "I ate my costume" in quotation marks, and that's done appropriately. So that's good. Now when we talk about cool comments, sometimes it can be hard to find more constructive criticisms of people's work, but it's really important that you're able to point those things out. If all you ever heard was how wonderful you were, you might not be able to improve. So when you think about cool comments, we don't want to be mean, we don't want to be rude. So these are the sentence starters that I have for you. So maybe instead of asking who doesn't like sweater puppies, maybe you can try rephrasing it to say, who doesn't like puppies in sweaters? And this is just anything that you notice about this person's writing that maybe just seems a little off or doesn't really seem to work. If you give them something to try, maybe try rephrasing to say, who doesn't like sweater puppies? You're not just saying this is bad, but you're also giving them advice on how to improve. Maybe a good next step might be to reword some of the more awkward sentence phrasing. This paragraph does have some more awkward sentences that can be kind of difficult for the reader to understand. So you can point out any place where a good next step might be. So what I want you guys to do is trade memoir drafts with a partner, and I want you to read your partner's memoir. And then using the sentence starters that I just showed you and the sticky notes that I gave you, I want you to leave 2 warm comments and 2 cool comments for your partner on that sticky note and stick it to their draft. Reflection, especially on these on your writing is a really good way to kind of absorb the feedback. How can you use this feedback that your partner is giving you to make your writing better? Did your peer notice something that you may have missed? What are those things that they keep noticing that you keep missing? And then also just taking time to reflect back on, maybe your peer found something really awesome about your writing that surprised you because you didn't think you did it well. So being able to take all of this feedback and really use this constructive criticism in a positive way is really what I want you to take out of this. Because it's always best to look at your writing, try and look at your writing through a different lens, and take the constructive criticism and feedback of others to try and make your writing the best that it can be. Thank you.